There's a saying, we make our plans, but then life happens. No matter how much we try to control things, life rarely unfolds exactly as we want. And people don't always act the way we wish they would. The only thing we truly have control over is ourselves, our thoughts, our reactions, and the meaning we assign to what happens to us. It's easy to hold a grudge, to blame others for the painful moments in our lives, but often, whether we realize it or not, we also blame ourselves. Ever notice that when you point a finger at someone, three fingers are pointing back at you? So before we ask ourselves how to forgive others, maybe the real question is, how do we forgive ourselves? How do we let go of the guilt, the self blame, the feeling that we betrayed ourselves by staying in a toxic situation for too long? True forgiveness, both for ourselves and others, starts within. With that in mind, there are 10 powerful questions to help you release the past and forgive yourself for mistakes you've made. Question number 1: how can you stop thinking of how things should be and accept them for what they are? Number 2: you can't change what happened in the past, but you can choose the story that you tell yourself about it. What do you need to tell yourself to reframe your story in a more positive way? What is happening now that you feel thankful for? 3. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being the least and 10 being the highest, where are you in forgiving yourself for what happened in your past? If it's a 6 or more, good. How do you need to think in order to get closer to a 10? If it's below a 6, what is it that's costing you to think that way? How are you putting limitations on your present and future life by thinking this way? Question number 4: what is it about the past that you are still blaming yourself for? And why is that? Number 5: when thinking about past mistakes, remind yourself that you did the best that you could with the circumstances that you were in and the person who you were then. Who do you need to be now in order to forgive yourself? For example, what are some action plans that will help you to forgive yourself? For example, telling yourself the past story from another perspective, prayer for self forgiveness, or making a self forgiveness mantra that you can tell yourself daily. Mantra examples include: I am capable of moving beyond my mistakes. I am able to heal from the hurt and pain of what I have caused. I forgive myself so that I can forgive others. I set my past free and forgive my participation in it. I am worthy of all of the kindness and compassion that I give to others and that life offers to me. 8. What obstacles are getting in the way of you forgiving yourself? How will you overcome those obstacles moving forward? 9. How will you know that what you are doing to forgive yourself is working? How will you feel and act when you have reached total self forgiveness? Number 10. What will your future be like when you have forgiven yourself? How will your life change for the better? I hope today's questions have given you something to ponder about forgiveness and how you can forgive yourself or take steps in that direction. And please feel free to subscribe, like, or comment below about your thoughts and things that you've done to help forgive yourself. Thank you and have a good day.